In reality, church, I want to ask one serious question. Does everyone that wanted a crayon got one? Everyone has one. At least once? Everybody? All right, who wants 2 crayons? All right, so who wants 3 crayons? Who wants 4? You know what? I'm not going to stop. If you keep raising your hand, I will not stop. Who wants more crayons? In all seriousness. Right here. This is part of the sermon. Trust me. This is part of the sermon. It is an important part. Because if you ask, you shall be given. 2 more? Who wants more crayons? Anybody? Over there? Yeah, of course. I will give you more. Thank you. Over here? Please do. Who wants more crayons? I have buckets of it. We are the church. We have buckets of crayons. In fact, while I'm giving this, how about the church come forward and join me for our message today? So if you're a child or not, and you want to come and join us, come over here and join us this way. Get over here. Merry Christmas. Are you guys excited for today? Yes, he does. And it's a time to celebrate. Everyone around us that can is able to celebrate. And it's a wonderful thing. And here at the church, we have a special book full of special stories for us. Do you guys know what this is called? This is not just a regular Bible. This is a big Bible. It's a big and heavy Bible. And this Bible has many stories that as you grow, it will help you through life. Because believe me or not, life will not always be easy. Eventually you will grow up and you will have to work and stop playing and pay bills. But don't worry about that now. Okay? Just know that you have adults that love you, that do it for you right now. But eventually they want you to return the favor. Okay? All right. We are going to the New Testament. There is an Old Testament and a New Testament. And we're going to the New Testament. And there are 4 special books called the Gospels. And we're going to look for the Gospel of Matthew. All right? And then we're going to go to chapter 5 of Matthew. And I'm going to read on verse 13. And it says, "You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt has lost its taste, how can its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything, but is to throw out and trample under the foot. You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hidden. No one after lighting a lamp puts it under the bushel basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven." So there's 2 things that the Bible is calling you today. The Bible is saying that you are the salt of the world. Now, I want you to take your right hand and open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and lick your right hand. Are you salty? No. Right? So what do you think God means by you are the salt of the world? Any ideas? No. No? No? Well, it is a little bit like this. Okay. No. So, do you guys see this? Do you guys recognize it? Many of you help us color this huge poster. Now, did you think that we got it like this with these colors? No? No. As a church, for the last month, we have come together and colored parts of it, like this. And we have colored and we have brought it to life. Now, do you guys recognize this story? What we find here? Okay, Spencer, can you tell me what this is about? Anybody? Okay, so the first one over here is talking about the wise men or the wise people coming, and here is baby Jesus. And here we have Mary and Joseph and some sheep. And here we have, these are the shepherds. And this is Mary and Joseph in the donkey. And these are the angels over here. You guys see that? Okay, so when the Bible talks about you are the salt of the world, it means that you are like the color on this paper. See, when we got these posters, they were black and white. Do you think the black and white posters told the same story? Yes, it did. It was the same thing, but it was black and white. Now, which one do you think it looks better? Black and white or with colors? Colors. Black and white. Yeah? Why? You like black and white colors? Okay. Well, I guess it is true. Black and white, it's okay. It's sufficient. But which one looks more attractive? Which one looks happier? Which one looks more provocative? Which one? Noah. What? Which one? The one with the colors. See, kids, when the Bible tells you that you are the salt of the world, it means that you are the ones that bring the story of Jesus to be provocative, to be full of color, because each of you brings something special to this life. Without you, the world will not be the same. Now, this is why it was so important for me for everyone to get a crayon. I want everyone to get their crayon and put it up high. See, this is the salt that God gave you. Some of you might have one, some of you might have not two, some of you might have three. But they're all important. It is important for us to know that we have the power to bring the message of Jesus to the rest of the world. You are important. You are the most important thing for the adults over there. Without you, life will have no purpose. And so is with Christ. Without you, Christ would have died for nothing. You are important for everything. Now, to the second point of our story today. Do you guys agree that this is beautiful? All right. Raise your hand if you think this is beautiful. Wow, the adults don't agree with you. Yeah, let's go. See, everyone thinks it's beautiful. Now, what if I would have just hidden that? What if you were colored this and I would just put it in the basement? Would that be okay? No. What do you do with something beautiful? All right. Let me give you another example. How many of you know Mary Lambden? Mary Lambden is the blonde girl who was singing earlier. And she has a beautiful voice, right? Yes, Mary Lambden has a beautiful voice. But it's beautiful because she's able to share it with the world. Because something that is beautiful needs to be shared. And this is why we bring this to the public. And this is why we want to encourage people to do so. Ultimately, children, I want you to understand that you are important. You are the most precious thing that has happened to this church. Without you, there will be no future and no purpose for the things that we do. But that doesn't make you the center of the world. See, at some point, we have to recognize that Christ comes to this world in a way that is significant. Because of Christ is that you are beautiful. Because of Christ is that you are salty and things make sense. So when the lights go out, wait for the cue. When the lights go out and we are afraid and things start getting creepy and we don't like them, we can pray and say, "Dear Jesus, will you come and bring your light and make everything to come nice? Would you protect us? Would you protect my father and my mother? Dear Jesus, would you come and join me as I fall asleep?" And Christ, in the promise, will come in a light that will never go off. Christ's light will always be on for you and for those who claim Him as King. Let us pray. And if you repeat after me, dear God, thank you for your light. It gives us peace and allows us to sleep, knowing that you're always there. Thank you for our family and our friends. And thank you because you love us. Amen.